Hi, Mr. Barnes. It's great to see you again. I conducted some follow-up research after our consultation on Monday, and there are a couple of reasonable options with regard to how you might choose to organize your business. The first option is to be a sole trader, where you will be managing your business and its activities all on your own. Yourself and your business will be one and the same body in all legal regard, and you will be wholly responsible. While this means you will receive 100% of the revenue, you will also be liable for 100% of the liabilities. One advantage is that you will only need to be familiar with ordinary contract, intellectual property, and consumer laws. The bad news is that the law will provide you no protection as a business owner. If your artificial intelligence fails road users, you may be liable, and the amount of money that you may owe in damages is unlimited. You will also be on your own with regard to the management of the business itself and its trade activities. Actually, you will have to be. While there will be nothing stopping you from seeking advice from third sources, no legal duty to provide advice which is sound or in the best interest of the business will be owed. Should you rely on the advice, it will be at your own risk unless the advisor is a professional. Furthermore, if you allow at least one other individual to assist in the management or the funding of the business, your company may end up being considered a partnership at law. If you do establish a partnership, it will be governed by a business-specific piece of legislation called the Partnerships Act. Regardless of your intentions, your business will be a partnership if you enterprise with at least one other person who intends to create a profit with you. Like a sole trader, a partnership is not a separate legal entity from its partners. So yourself and your share of the business will be one and the same legal entity. All assets and liabilities of the business will be automatically split equally between yourself and all of the other partners, unless you draw a partnership which splits things otherwise. Therefore, it is so important to be mindful at all times of whether your business is acting like a sole trader or a partnership, as I'm sure you'd like to avoid owing half of your business revenue to a friend who decided to buy you some hard drives for you to install your product onto a purchaser's computer. A partnership is actually a very viable option for yourself. The Partnerships Act allows you to form an agreement with fellow partners, which allows you to be in full control of the business management, and your fellow partners could effectively be additional insurers. If you like, I could draft a partnership deed which will oblige a partner to be responsible for 10% of the business liabilities, and they will in return receive 10% of the business revenue. This would allow you a lesser income, but much more stability and support. Unlike advice given to a sole trader, partnerships are liable under the Partnerships Act to act in good faith and in the best interests of the partnership, not the individual. Perhaps you have a close family member or two who might like to partner with you in this. If you have someone skilled and trustworthy in mind, I would actually like to suggest that you do not revoke their rights to have a say in management. You may require their assistance in managing the business in the future if you're undecided on a matter or if you'd simply like to take a break for a while. Allowing the partnership's management rights may also greatly encourage them to participate. Now, due to the nature of your product, as the success of your business increases, the risk and the cost of failure also increases. Therefore, it is so important to note that you will owe a duty of care to road users across all areas where your product operates for as long as your product operates in that area. As such, I would like to present the option of initially establishing your business as a sole trader and then later expanding into a partnership. This way, you will maintain a simple and low-cost startup while being free to market, contract, and reap 100% of the rewards. Forming a firm down the track will allow you to take on the financial and advisory support of one or multiple partners who will owe you fiduciary obligations and to each other. You will still be free to advertise artificial intelligence as your own software, whilst its sale and operation will be supported by more than just your wallet. I hope you'll consider the options available, and the choice is yours.